this is how you make pizza soup. Now, I've already added all my toppings. Basically, if it's a topping on a pizza, you can put it in here. So anything you eat on your pizza or don't like on your pizza, you can either add it or take away. So these are all ingredients. I've got ham, green peppers, mushrooms, onions, pepperoni, which I'm about to add some more pepperoni, ham, and here's a question. Comment below. Do you think pineapple goes on pizza or not? So comment below, yes or no, pineapple on a pizza. My son doesn't like it. I always make him pick it out of it. But I love pineapple on pizza. So I'm going to finish adding my pepperoni, and I will come right back with the next step. Alright, so I finished putting the pepperoni in, and I started off with 1 large can of tomato sauce, but that was not enough sauce with how many toppings I put in, so I put in a second can. I put in a full package of pepperoni, 1 can of pineapple chunks, a half a green pepper, a whole onion, 1 like the larger can of olives, and I just cut them down myself, 2 small cans of mushrooms, and 1 of the canned hams. So next step will be your seasoning. I just simply do Italian seasoning. Now for this, let's see, I'm trying to open this. I'm recording with 1 hand and trying to open the ingredients with the other, and it's not working out too well. So I will come back when I get this open. So give me 1 minute. Alright, so I got my Italian seasoning opening. Now this is to taste. Now I got quite a bit in there, so I'm going to put quite a bit. And it's best to start off light with just a light seasoning. And then as it's boiling, as it's cooking, then come back, do a taste test, add if you want. Because you can always add more, you can never take away. So I'm going to start off with just a little bit more, because I'd like to see the seasoning in it. I can usually eyeball it and know, and then, like I said, as it's coming to a hard boil, then I will. So that's really all the toppings that I put in mine. Like I said, you can add whatever you want, take away whatever you want. It's really to what your own family's likings are. So next step, now you can either do this 1 or 2 ways. You can either slow cook it and let it come to a hard boil slowly, or you can just put it on and bring it to a hard boil for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or whatever, and then it's good to eat. I usually, it depends on how late I start it. It's only 5:15 here. We usually eat later in the evening during the summertime, so when it's warm out. So I'll probably slow cook it this time. But I will come back and I will check in on it with you guys. So it'll be probably an hour for me, but a couple seconds for you. Okay, so as you can tell, it's starting to boil. So what you do now is you give it a nice good stir. Now this is where, sorry about the steam, this is where you would do like a taste test to see if you need to add any more Italian seasoning. I just do just a little bit, okay? Okay, so, and this is where, you kind of do for your own taste. And see, oh, I should have, okay, there we go. Yeah, some people might like a little less, some people like a little bit more. I think it needs a little bit more. Alright. Stir it in. See how good this is? Alright. Now we're going to bring this, let me put just a tad bit more. Obviously, the more you put in there, the more pizza tasting it tastes, like pizza sauce. So, all right. I will be back when this is at a hard boil. And then we will go to actually serving up, how you do it to serve it up. Because right now, what you're missing is that cheesy goodness. But stay tuned. You'll see how we get that cheesy goodness that you get from a pizza. Alright, so this is what I mean by a hard boil. You stir it up really good. And we are now ready for serving. So, let me get the bowl set up, and I'll see you back here in a minute. Alright, so the way I do it is I always put a little bit of mozzarella cheese at the bottom. Then I'll put the soup in, and then I'll add more to the top. So stand by. Alright, so as you can see, the cheese, I have more cheese on top. And I'm letting it get nice and melty. And it's starting to get there. What I do is I mix it up nice and good. You know, because I like that cheese pull. You see how it's already starting to get that pull? So I'm going to let this melt a little bit more before I enjoy it. Now, what you can also do, like, this is basically if you took all the toppings off your pizza, put it in a bowl and ate it. You know, which eliminates the carbs. The only carbs you really have is the cheese. Now, if you want some of that dough experience, you can also cut up some tortillas and use them for like a dipping, like a cracker type deal. You can do that as well. You can also cut strips of tortilla and put it in there. I just prefer it like this, honestly, because I love taking, you know, and eat. I always eat my toppings off my pizza and then eat my crust. That's how I've always eaten pizza. But yeah, we're starting to get that pull. So the recipe for the soup will be down in the description box. I'll also try and remember to put it in the pinned comments as well. And this is actually healthy, you know, and delicious. You know, it makes a whole lot, and it can be frozen, you know, for like later. So if you don't eat it all, you can put it in the freezer and come back and warm it up. It's fairly reasonable, you know, cost-wise. It will feed your family very easily. It's very filling, and it's even better the next day, like chili and whatnot. So, and as with any soup, it's even better the next day and re-warmed up. So, this is actually a weight loss surgery recipe that I discovered when I had that surgery. I will also, if they still have the video up, I will pin the original video. It's an older video, so I think I had my surgery in like 2009. So bear that in mind. But I showed you the basics. Measurements would be, you know, depending on how many servings that you want to do. So I roughly told you how much I put in mine. And it makes a lot. a whole lot. So we will definitely have leftovers that I will freeze for later on in the month or whatever. This is great for those fall days that people have. So, okay, I'm going to enjoy my soup. Comment below. Remember, comment below if you think pineapple goes on a pizza. I'm curious to see. I may even start a poll in the community tab. All right. And with that, remember, show someone aloha today and tomorrow, because you never know when they're going to hear it. All right. Until next time, aloha. Dawn's Crafty.